Welcome back. I don't even know if I should take the time to mention that I'm still in the same clothes. I should honestly probably change for some of these because y'all probably think that I'm a weird hobo, but it's fine really because I'm being who I am and I'm being comfortable in my own skin and loving myself, and that is what is important. And that is what this channel is about. So maybe I'll just never change for the rest of my life. Just kidding, that's a terrible idea. Please don't ever try that at home. Well, sorry, I forgot what I was doing because I'm an idiot. But I actually did write down more stuff. So I'm managing my life better and planning things out and not procrastinating and not being an idiot as much. So you guys should be proud. Because I'm improving, just like I hope you all show improvement and find help in these videos. Even though I'm probably not as good as Winter at all. Sorry, I'm rambling. Okay, anyways. Today's video is on making sure that you know yourself and you know the type of person that you want to be and that you know your own likes and dislikes and who you are and that you're proud of that, and just making sure that you have the time and that you take the time to find yourself and make sure that you know who you are and that you love who you are and that you're okay with that. Because if you're not comfortable in your own skin and if you're not proud of who you are, then that could cause you to act like someone you're not and end up in bad situations, end up with the wrong friend group, even if it's not a bad friend group, just end up with people that don't make you as happy as other people could, and that you could be enjoying yourself more and loving yourself more because of who you're surrounded with. And if you don't realize and be honest about who you are, then how are other people supposed to know? And how are you supposed to make sure that you can surround yourself with the right type of people that suit your needs? So that's what this video is about. And like I said in other videos, stress and just your emotions. If you're sad, if you're depressed, if you're mad, all those feelings can cause you to act like someone you're not or like someone you're not proud of. And just different situations in life can sometimes cause you to lose yourself. And I think what's important is that you hopefully realize fairly quickly, hey, I'm not being who I know that I am, and I'm not being the type of person that I know I can be, and that I would be proud of, and the type of person that I strive to be. And in situations like that, I think it's just important that you make time, make time for yourself, really. Make time to just sit, or not sit, go on walks, and do a hobby or a sport or something that makes you happy and that you can rely on, or talk to someone. And just think, how do I get back to being myself? How can I be who I want to be again? And how can I stop myself from being a type of person that I'm not exactly proud of? And I think that just some ways to do this are, and to me this is really important, which is why I made a whole video about it, just doing hobbies and clubs and sports that you really like. Because if there's things that you've done a long time or that you know you really like, they can help you find yourself again, and they just make you remember your roots, and they make me think, wow, I've done this my whole life. I'm always my true self. I'm always happy when I'm doing this. And it just makes you realize who you are again. And I think that's really important, that everyone has something that they can always rely on. If it's not something, it's someone like a lifelong friend, even a parent or anybody, that just reminds them of who they are and reminds them of the type of person they've always been, or of the type of person, something that reminds them of how they can be their best self. And I know that there have been plenty of times in my life where I've done something or said something or been in situations where I or where I act mean or rude or something, and I do things or I say things or act a certain way, and I regret it. And I think, wow, this isn't how I want to be, and this isn't how I want people to perceive me because this isn't how I am usually. And I don't want people to think of me that way. So, whenever there's situations like that, I just try to think, okay, what do I need to do to show or to prove to myself that I'm not that type of person and to help myself get back on the right track for being the type of person that I know I really am and the type of person that I can be proud of and that I can love. And I think that's always important is to try and know when you do or act a certain way that you know is not usually you. Because whenever you realize this isn't how I act or this isn't how I am and I'm not proud of that, the faster you realize that you're doing something you're not proud of, the faster you can get back to being who you really are. And the faster you can start accepting and loving and being proud of yourself again. Which can, like, knowing that you're happy in your own skin makes you happier all around. It makes you a better person to be around, makes you more friendly and more happy, and more people want to be around you and be like, wow, I like that girl. She's great and she's super confident and she's super proud of who she is and she knows who she is. And that's the type of people that you want to be around. And it's super important that you want to be around yourself because if you hate yourself and you're not proud of who you are or you lose who you are, but you just can't figure out how to get back on the right track, that can make you mean or that can make you rude and that can just make you have a salty personality that people don't want to deal with and that people don't want to be around. And if less people want to be around you, you're probably likely to be more sad and more upset. So I know that in life, lots of things happen that make you question who you are or that make you act differently than who you are. But how you react to those are the most important thing. And I just hope that you find this helpful and that you realize that you're not the only person that goes through these things, which I think is really good about these videos because I'm talking off of mine or my friends' experiences or just things that I've picked up, which isn't a lot, sorry. That can make you think, wow, I'm not going through this alone. I'm not the only one who thinks this way. So, and that can make it easier to find yourself again because you know that you're not the only one that's struggling and you're not the only one that's going through this. And knowing that you have other people to rely on, or even if you don't, just knowing that you're not the only person who's ever had to deal with this can usually help a lot. It can help you be more sure and more proud of yourself, and that's always very important. So I hope you like this, and until next time, which will probably be in like 5 minutes. I mean, who knows, man?